Hey guys, Wanted here, and today I'm just doing another commentary just to basically tell a story, honestly. This story is just something that happened at my school the other day, well, yesterday, we'll just say that, yesterday. But, anyways, this is over some gameplay in the background. I do pretty well in Prison Break. It's a Prison Break game on Drop Zone, and, yeah, I go like upper 40s to low, but not even hitting the teens, I think. But it's somewhere around there. I hope it's an entertaining gameplay in the background, and I hope you enjoy that. But, anyways, moving on to the story. Basically, what happened at my school is there's this big fight between these two sophomore girls, and we're just gonna call them. Uh, I don't. I need to. I really need to know the names. We'll call them London and Shelby. Yeah, London and Shelby. So London is I'll refer to her as girl one also, and Shelby will be girl two. Anyways, so basically what happened, it was basically over prom and a few other details that they call each other. But anyways, so this all started, well, it started a while ago, but because of this one guy that they wanted to take to prom, which is this weekend. And so they, both of them really wanted to go to prom with this guy, basically. And he really only wanted to go with girl 2, Shelby. He really just only wanted to go with Shelby. But yeah, girl 1, or London, really didn't like that a lot, honestly. So she basically they basically confronted each other, and it wasn't a pretty sight. I mean, everybody knew what was going down. Everybody, and I cannot. Everybody knew what was going down. So, except me, of course, because I miss every single fight possible known to man. I don't know what it is, but I just miss all the fights. And there was almost a fight today too. Like, of course, it's all between girls. Like these two were freshmen, and that were supposed to fight apparently. But yeah, and girls are terrible also when they fight, or just in general to each other. Like, it's so mind-boggling to me, or any other guy, or any of my friends, or anything. Oh, why girls are so terrible to each other. Like, guys will just hate each other and not talk to each other and fight it out if they need to, and they'll fight like normal, or I guess girls are normal people too, but like fight like how everybody assumes a fight is. But girls are terrible. They'll be friends on right in front of each other and then talk shit behind each other's backs, and they'll all have those medium friends who just stick in the middle of both of them and then side with each one. And the girls are just awful to each other. Like, and then when they fight too, it's like the most scrappy fighting you've ever seen. Like, except for a few, but I mean, most girls are just so scrappy, pulling each other's hair. Like, that is just mind-boggling to me and terrible. But anyways, going back to the story, they were really wanting to both go out with Joe. That's what I'm gonna use for his name, Joe. Yeah. So basically, they just wanted to go to prom with him, honestly. Because, funny story, he actually sits at my lunch table, and I know him pretty well, and he's a pretty cool dude. So, props to him, I guess. I mean, two girls fight over him. I guess that's great, but they literally fought each other and got 5 days of ISS. Only 5 days of ISS, which is kind of amazing. So, anyways, this all happened right after third period, and so our campus, basically, our school system is, we have 4 classes per day, and an A day and a B day, and each class is an hour and a half, and it lasts from 8:45 to 3:45, and I show up some days because I have off periods later, and that's another long story I could tell later, or explain. But anyways, so it was after third period, and it was close to the end of the day. In the end of the day, I can't even speak. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So anyways, basically after third period, or during third period, at the end, near around the end of third period, these girls were basically texting each other and talking a whole bunch of shit about each other and just calling each other the stupidest names and weird names. They're just calling each other bitch. Not weird, but just calling each other terrible things. And so basically and also like it's a thing now where like if you call each other fake, that they won't approach you and they'll be too chicken. But this, I guess you could say, these are the most realist girls at our school. It basically is what it comes down to, and you could say. But anyways, so basically, London and Shelby come up to the R. The R is basically just the place where everybody hangs out. It's kind of, we have like 4 buildings, and it's like in the main building, and our school is just large and confusing to people who haven't been there. But yeah, so it just occurred in the R, and that's where our basically our symbol for our school is, and it's just weird. Anyways, yeah, so the R, and everybody knew what was going down. So there's a big ring around these 2 girls, and people were even filming from. So we have like a second story, so people were filming from the top because that's one of the only points where you can look down to the first floor from the top. There's a little railing. People filmed that there, and so basically what happened after like they confronted each other was they basically started talking a whole bunch of shit. Basically what they were saying in the text, fighting over this one, or Joe. Yeah, Joe. It seems so weird to call him that, but yeah, so they were just fighting over him, honestly, and so after the whole bunch of shit talking go down, like, so girl 1, which was London, I cannot say one, the girl 1 without saying, I have to say both apparently right now, because I can't think. Anyways, so London, she basically starts just getting really loud while Shelby is kind of calm. And they're both kind of the same height and same strength, I would assume. None of them, I don't think either of them play sports. But anyways, so London just start yelling really loudly right before she hits first. That's why I'm calling her girl 1, because she hits first. But yeah, so London just basically starts, like, just, it's weird because she has like a seizure, or not a seizure, but she just like her body just starts shaking right before she goes and hits Shelby. It's like she just gets really shaky and just decks Shelby right in the face. And then what happened right after she got that hit was Shelby grabbed her hair and then just started beating her back like 7 times before the teachers and the APs just started charging in and trying to break it up. But yeah, she just beat her in the back, and it was so just weird, and that's how girls fight apparently. But yeah, so that happened, and then they broke the fight up, and so yeah, that's basically all that really happened in the fight. But then the stupid part that occurred after, was that I still hate, was that people decided, hey, let's choose sides, because choosing a side that not the whole story from either side is apparently our generation's idea of a smart thing to do. So I didn't do it, but people just decided, hey, blank won or blank won, when all in actuality, I don't think either of the 2 girls won. I mean, you can't really say the 2 girls won. I mean, one got 1 punch into the head, and the other got like 7 punches into the back. Like, I don't think you can say anybody won in that fight, because I don't know how anybody could have won in that fight. I mean, it wasn't resolved, so the teachers broke it up. I mean, so I guess you could really say no. I'm saying nobody won, and I could definitely see those 2 fighting again in the future. But yeah, so those 2. Lost track of where I was going with that. But people just decided to take sides and like hashtag Team Shelby or hashtag Team London, and it was so stupid because neither of them won, and it just boggles my mind on why people decide to choose sides on something they know nothing about. I get if you're like friends and you're trying to stick up for somebody, but you gotta not choose sides if you're just a random bystander. So, yeah, that's basically the story I had to tell you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you want me to tell more stories, I'll definitely tell more stories. Just leave a like and as well as comment if you want me to tell more stories. And this is my voice is running really long here, so I'm gonna keep it short. So also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.